There's the term tree Tory, right? You'd call them a teal now, but those people used to often vote for the Greens. And so there's somebody who, for instance, might own an investment property, might not respond very well to somebody like Max Chandler Mather's speeches, which do win over younger voters. But you can't just put your eggs all in one basket.
The Greens story is just so interesting. Despite their strong presence, I mean, they were kind of owning social media in many ways.
Vote one Greens. How was that? Was that okay?
That was brilliant. That was great.
What's happened?
It's a complicated story for the Greens because you look nationally and their primary vote hasn't really gone anywhere, kind of plateauing and stagnation. It's worth saying both Max Chandler Mather and Adam Bandt actually did. They were the two who did go backwards on their primary. I think there's something interesting about that given how prominent those two are.
We've seen the Greens and their leader, Adam Bandt, in the last few days saying, well, look, a lot of this is because Liberal preferences have flowed to the Labor Party and they're electing Labor candidates because of that.
But we know we've got to be able to win seats in our own right, that we will have Liberal and Labor working together on preferences together with others to try and oust us.
I think in Melbourne, it's pretty clear that people have chosen to not vote for the Greens specifically. It's really interesting hearing Adam Bandt talk about Labor candidates getting elected off the back of Liberal preferences, because that's how he won the seat of Melbourne in 2010. That was what got him over the line. So this whole, Liberal preferences electing another candidate thing is actually something that the Greens have banked on. There's a good reason for that, right? Which is that as much as they maybe don't see it as part of their brand anymore, there's the term tree Tory, right? Which is basically somebody who's economically a bit more right-wing, but socially pretty progressive. You'd call them a teal now, but those people used to often vote for the Greens. And so there's somebody who, for instance, might own an investment property, might not respond very well to somebody like Max Chandler Mather's speeches, which do win over younger voters. But you can't just put your eggs all in one basket. And I think this is a really good example, potentially. Can't just rely on one demographic.